Alrighty, Peter Gilmore here with messed up hair, as always. But thank you all for watching this video right here on the home of the Gilmore Chronicles. TQC Reborn. This is episode number 164 of the Gilmore Chronicles Reborn series. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button down below, and subscribe to all my other channels as well down below in the description box, and friend me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, April the 3rd, 2020, we're just hours away from Wrestlemania 36, the two-night event starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. and then continuing into Sunday at 7 p.m. So, should be a great event. So, on this Friday night, I know it's a little bit late, but it is what it is. It is time for your TGC 164. It is time for your WWE WrestleMania 36 predictions. As WrestleMania, like I said, comes your way tomorrow night and Sunday night on the WWE Network for that low price of $9.99. Or if you're watching it on the Fight Network, we'll get both nights for $55. Or however much it is. I'm watching it for free, so it is what it is. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, so I'm here to give you my WrestleMania predictions of all. Well, it was 16 matches. I think they took out a couple matches, and they kind of changed everything around. So I'm taking this from good old Wikipedia. So some of these matches may or may not happen. So I don't know. And that's all I can say about it. So we start off with Otis taking on Dolph Ziggler with the lovely Mandy Rose in the corner of Dolph Ziggler. Should be a decent match. You know, the whole thing with Otis and Mandy, his peach. He's been trying to get with her, and then Dolph comes in to sweep her away, and they've been going, showing pictures to Otis, and Otis gets pissed and beats up Dolph, and then Dolph makes a challenge, and Otis accepts. So it's going to come to a head, and we'll see what happens with that. I think Mandy's going to turn on Dolph, and she's gonna eventually get with Otis. He's gonna help Otis win, and they're gonna kiss, and they're gonna make out, and have babies, and all that other good stuff. So I'm gonna go with Otis to win the match, and that's all I gotta say about it. It will suck if Dolph wins, but I think Otis is gonna pick up the victory and get his peach and get that sweet ass of Mandy Rose. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, then we got for the women's tag team belts. They're finally getting defended. We got the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka. And Kairi Sane taking on Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Should be a okay match. Alexa trying to, get a match for the tag team belts against Asuka and Kairi. And then the whole thing with Asuka attacking Alexa a couple weeks ago on SmackDown. And then Alexa challenging Asuka the week after and beating Asuka. And like I said, I didn't watch SmackDown tonight, so I'm going to watch it a little bit before I go to bed. So it's going to come to a head. And, there's so many rumors saying that Asuka and Kairi are going to go back to Japan. So I don't know if that's going to happen. I think they re-signed. So I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss and Nikki to win the belts back for the second time and hold them for a little while. And I don't know how long they're going to hold them for until maybe the Iconics come back, because there's really no female tag teams around unless you put Sasha and Bayley back together and let them go at it and let them win it for the second time. I mean, these women's tag team championships are a joke. They're barely defended and shouldn't have even been introduced. But That's all I got. That's really all I got to say about that. I mean, it's really fucking dumb. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, then we go to the Intercontinental title. I'm going. I'm taking the big matches out, so I'm gonna go from the bottom of the low card to the mid card to the main events. So we got that. So that's Sami Zayn with Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura in his corner, taking on Daniel Bryan. Yes, and with Drew Gulak in his corner. This should be a pretty good match. Maybe one of the sleeper, probably be the sleeper match of the show. Of either night, I don't care what night it is. It'll probably be a good match. Daniel Bryan getting the shot thanks to his buddy Drew Gulak. Now they're like a team now. Since Daniel Bryan beat Drew Gulak at the Elimination Chamber, and then they somehow became friends, and they've been like working out together and all this other stuff, and they've really been giving a problem to Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura, beating them in tag matches the last couple weeks. And then Drew Gulak beat Shinsuke the week before to get the shot. So this is gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a good match. I'm gonna go with Sami to win. I think somehow, some ways, like Cesaro and Shinsuke gonna somehow they're gonna definitely get involved. Drew Gulak's gonna get involved. It's gonna turn into a big clusterfuck. But I think while that's going on, Sami Zayn's going to hit the hell of a kick on Daniel Bryan, and he's going to pick up the victory. Daniel is on his way out. His England career is going to be over soon. He wants to be there for his with Brie, his wife, and Birdie, and their soon to be. I don't even know what they're having, but a daughter or a son. I don't know. Whatever they're having, he wants to be there for his family. So, but I think he's still going to stay on as a commentator, or maybe go back to becoming SmackDown GM and being on every certain amount of weeks. And that's all I got to say about that. And that's pretty much it. So Sami will retain the Intercontinental title, and maybe this feud continues on. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, then we got Elias and Baron Corbin. Probably gonna be boring as fuck. I'm gonna go with Elias to win. Since we saw 2 weeks last week we saw Elias get attacked on the perch, and then getting knocked off the perch by Baron Corbin, and then referees and agents are looking to see if he died or anything. But so we'll see what happens with that. But I'm gonna go with Elias to win. I really don't want Baron Corbin to win. It's going to be fucking boring. I don't know. But I think Elias is going to win. Because he really needs a win at WrestleMania. Last couple of years, he's been interrupted by Cena. So, hopefully he gets his WrestleMania moment. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, then I don't know if this match is still happening, but they're still advertising it. Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley with his wife, Lana. I don't really think this match is going to happen. If it does happen, I'm going with Aleister Black to win. But Bobby Lashley quarantined himself, so I don't know. This was before they taped the match or after they taped the match. So who knows what's going to happen if this match even happens, or it's going to happen probably on Monday Night Raw on Monday, or maybe later on, whatever. So I don't know what WWE is going to be doing after this coming week, after April 9th. I don't know if they got anything in the can, or they're just going to have a hiatus because they really can't do anything in the Performance Center. So I don't think they have a backup plan like AEW does. So, but AEW's already got enough content for this week and next week. After April 15th, I don't know what they're going to be doing because they're still, in Florida. They can't go to Daly's place in Florida because Florida's shut down probably till the end of the month, or maybe longer. Who knows? So they were taping at QT Marshall's place in Georgia, and Georgia might be on a. I think Georgia is on a lockdown now. About time, but so they really can't go there. So they can't go to Cody's place, which I think is in Atlanta, GA as well. So I think by the end of this month, we probably won't be seeing any wrestling at all. I think both companies are gonna take a little time off and wait till maybe May or June to get back to what they do best, and that's entertain us. But this fucking virus, it's not ending anytime soon, especially here in New York and New Jersey. The numbers keep going up day by day, and people are trying to practice social distancing and not really doing a good job of it. So, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with wrestling in the next couple weeks. There'll be a Raw, there'll be a SmackDown this week. There'll be an NXT over the next couple weeks because they take most of their takeover matches already. So we're going to see all that probably till the end of the month. So we get WWE, but we get NXT. I don't think we're going to get a Raw or SmackDown on April the 12th or April the 16th, respectively, or 17th, excuse me, respectively. So, like I said, I don't know if WWE's going to take some time off, go into a little bit of an off season. Well, who knows what's going to happen? I know Vince probably doesn't want it to happen because he doesn't give two shits about his company. I think AEW might go into an off season, or they'll continue to find places they can go. They could go to Matt Hardy's compound, but I think North Carolina's shut down. Or North Carolina. I think they have a stay-at-home thing, so they really can't do anything in Matt Hardy's place at the Dome of Deletion. They could do that, but I don't know if they are gonna do that. That's probably another place they can go. Other than that, I don't know where else they can go. Maybe California, but California's on a 24-hour lockdown up until the end of this month. So who knows what's going to happen by the end of this month? In the next 3.5, 4 weeks, who knows what's going to happen? This thing can start to go on the decline. It can go astronomically berserk in certain cities like California, certain states in California and Georgia and like Louisiana, Michigan, and New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts. This thing can just blow up in the next coming weeks. Hopefully not. But we'll see what happens with that. So, like I said, if this match does happen, I'm going with Aleister Black to beat Bobby Lashley, and because Bobby Lashley's not going anywhere. He's probably on his way out of the company soon anyway. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, after we got the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, taking on the new team of Austin Theory and Angel Garza with the lovely Zelina Vega at ringside with them. Now, it was supposed to be Angel Garza and Andrade, but Andrade suffered a rib injury 2 weeks ago, so he's out. A lot of people thought he was quarantining himself, but he suffered a rib cage injury, so he can't be there. And even if Andrade was in this match, I think the Street Profits would have won anyway. And I'm going to pick them to win. I'm going to pick them to retain the belts. I think they're going to lose them to the AOP anyway. Eventually, and then I think the AOP are probably going to lose them back to the Viking Raiders. Well, they're going to lose them to somebody. I don't know who they're going to lose them to, but we'll see what happens. So the Street Profits will retain. I think Austin Theory will get a little bit cocky and hot-headed like he did last week in his match with Tyler Breeze on, I believe it was on NXT. And he'll cost him the team, and then Angel Garza will beat the living Jesus out of him. And that's it. So Street Profits will retain the Raw Tag Team belts, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. How am I on time? Not bad. I'm gonna try to go through these matches quickly. I'm not gonna really talk too much about them. All right, then we go to the SmackDown Tag Team belts, and we got. Well, I think they're still promoting Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho! The tag team champions taking on the New Day of Biggie and Kofi Kingston, and also take on the Usos, Jay and Jimmy. Now they had a segment on SmackDown where the Usos and the New Day were in the ring, and then Miz and Morrison come out, and they're talking on top of the ladders, and that was basically it. Now, this is the original match. I heard that the match, since the Miz got sick, I don't know if he got the corona or he just has a cold or something. He got a lot of heat for it. That this match will still be a triple threat match with all 6 men in the ring. Now, I heard that it might be John Morrison defending the belts against a member of the New Day and a member of the Usos. This will be kind of dumb for him to face 4 men. That'll be really interesting, but I don't think it's going to happen. But we'll have to see what happens on either tomorrow or Sunday. But it should be a good match. I think it'll be another sleeper match. But I'm going to go with the Usos to pick up the victory and get the belts for the 7th time. And then when the New Day are going to keep going at it, Miz and Morrison probably get a rematch if Miz is okay and can compete. And he's not that sick. But I think now that he came to the Performance Center sick, they're going to punish Miz severely. They're going to make them drop the belts to the Usos, most likely. Because I really don't want to see the New Day with the belts for the 8th time. Not that I care about the SmackDown Tag Team belts, because there's really 3 teams going at it. And that's it. The Revival are gone. They're going to AEW in the next couple months. There's nobody else. That's all I gotta say about that. So the Usos will get the belts for the 7th time, and that's probably all I gotta say about that. So they will get the belts, and we're gonna move on. All right, then we get to Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. This should be a good match. Ring of Honor showed their match from 2010 when Seth Rollins was then known as Tyler Black, and I don't think he had the title at the time, but they had a brutal, bloody match. I mean, Kevin Steen at the time, before he was Kevin Owens, was busted wide open, bloody, and just looked disgusting. And he still lost the match because this was around 2010. Was around the time that Tyler left the company. I think 2010, 2011, around there. Yeah, it was 2010 because he left right around Glory by Honor, and I was there when he lost. I think he was facing Rocky Strong when he then held the Ring of Honor World Title, and then he lost to Roddy in New York City, and then Roddy held it for a while. And then I forgot who he lost it to. It's way back, like 10 years ago. Back then, and when they did Final Battle, the main event was Kevin Steen and El Generico in a fight without honor match that saw Kevin Steen's career end. Though we all know he came back that Final Battle 2011 and got his job back. And then a Final Battle 2012, I think it was 2012 or 2013, he fought El Generico in Ladder War 4 with that epic fucking match you need to watch. And he won the ring. He was then the champion, and then he held a epic match. And he went on his way. So this is like 10 years in the making. But it's gonna be a brutal match. The whole thing with Kevin Owens going after the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, and his little buddies, the AOP and Buddy Murphy, who I haven't seen in weeks. Them beating up Kevin Owens, and then it was Seth Rollins that was the architect, no pun intended, to this whole thing. And then Kevin teams up with the Big Show and Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe's now hurt, and we haven't seen Samoa Joe since. Them going at it with the disciples of the Messiah, and them losing, and Seth Rollins just burying Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens can't get a win or any type of revenge on Seth Rollins and company. But now he gets some one-on-one, and over the last couple weeks, he's gotten a little bit of revenge. But last week on Raw, this past Monday on Raw, Kevin Owens won the 6-man tag team match. And then after the match, Seth Rollins curb stomped Kevin Owens into the mat, and then Kevin Owens cut that promo. It would have been nice to have Kevin maybe talk about their time in Ring of Honor. Could have went a little bit backstory. Like Kevin was like, we fought for a long time, way back in Ring of Honor, when you were then known as Tyler. I could have brought that up, but I guess Vince and company didn't want them to bring up Ring of Honor, even though they know each other from Ring of Honor for a long time. And then Seth, leaving Ring of Honor, going to FCW, and then became the first ever NXT World Champion. And then him going through NXT, and then joining the WWE roster with the Shield, and with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, although it's Jon Moxley. And then went on his nice little run, had his WrestleMania moments, cashing in at WrestleMania 31. That getting RKO'd in midair by Randy Orton at the same event. Beating Brock Lesnar last year to win the Universal title for the second time. Becoming double champion when he was, I believe, WWE champion and United States champion when he beat Cena at SummerSlam. Well, it was a SummerSlam. I think it was SummerSlam. But he's had a lot of great moments at WrestleMania. He is as he called himself, a god at WrestleMania. And Kevin Owens really hasn't really done anything at KO Mania. But we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens to finally get his revenge, get his WrestleMania moment. And he's going to pick up the victory. I don't know if this feud is going to continue on. I hope it doesn't, because I think Kevin Owens needs to go into the WWE title picture and face either Brock Lesnar or Drew McIntyre. Maybe, at least get a title shot. He's not going to win it, but though I like him to win it, but we'll see what happens with that. And we're going to move on from it. So Kevin Owens will pick up the victory, and that's pretty much all I got to say about that. All right, then we got the SmackDown Women's Championship Fatal 5-Way. We got Bayley, don't give me a hug, taking on Lacey Evans, classy Lacey Evans, and Naomi. We got the Boss, Sasha Banks, and Tamina. And it was supposed to be Dana Brooke, but then they pulled her out because she was sick and she quarantined herself. So she's out. Bayley holding the belt for almost a year now. I think it was like over 300 days now. Well, getting close to 315, 320 days. Getting really close to that date. That number, I should say. Lacey been back and forth. I mean, Bayley's beaten Lacey. She hasn't beaten Naomi one-on-one, so. Well, actually, she beat Naomi at Super Showdown 3. In Saudi Arabia by cheating to retain the belt. And, Tamina just thrown in because they really couldn't find anybody else. She's back, and she's kicking ass. So, and they kind of teased, Sasha maybe turning on Bayley and winning the belt. And then breaking up. And then Sasha and Bayley will go at it. We finally get Bayley and Sasha. And I picked my nose yesterday, so I don't care. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm still going with my prediction I already said months ago before this whole Fatal 5-Way thing became a thing. I'm going to pick Naomi to win the belt for the third time. And like I said, Naomi, Bayley hasn't beat Naomi, but she lost to Bayley at Super Showdown. So I think the only person Bayley hasn't defeated one-on-one is Tamina. I might be right on that. So I don't think they're gonna give it to Lacey as much as I want them to finally pull the trigger with Lacey Evans. They're not gonna do it. So it's either gonna be Naomi or Sasha, but I'm gonna go with Naomi to pick up the victory. And continue maybe the disintegration of Bayley and Sasha, the Boston Hug connection. Well, the former Boston Hug connection. So, I think eventually you'll see Sasha get jealous that Bayley is champion, and I mean if Bayley does retain, you could do that storyline with Sasha getting all jealous and everything, and then finally comes to a head at either if they do another pay-per-view or on a SmackDown, and they have a match for the women's title, and Sasha gets the belt back for I think the 5th or 6th time. But I don't know. It's either between Naomi and Sasha. That's all I gotta say about that. So I'm gonna go with Naomi to pick up the victory, win the belt for the third time, and hold the belt for a little while. I think Sasha will get it right back. Or Sasha will get the belt, and then we'll see what happens with that. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And then we're gonna move on. All right, then we got the Raw Women's Championship. We got the man Becky Lynch taking on the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. This should be a pretty good match. Over the last couple weeks, these two ladies have beaten the crap out of each other, especially this past Monday on Raw, where Becky cut a promo and then Shayna came from behind, choked her out, and then just slammed her right into the announce table. So this is going to become ahead, and Becky's held the belt for just about a year right now. Just about a year. I think it's coming up right on 365. So she's held the belt. She's the dominant force in the women's division on Raw, and Shayna Baszler, debuting on Monday Night Raw, biting Becky's neck, and then winning the Elimination Chamber. I mean, just destroying everybody in the Elimination Chamber, becoming the number one contender, and then having their brawls here over the last couple weeks. But it's going to come to a head now, and I'm still going with what I predict, what I said way back at the Royal Rumble, that that I don't know why did I put this. Oh, yeah, okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm still going with Shayna Baszler to win the belt and Becky's 1 year reign as champion, and Shayna goes on her little run with the belt, and then she's gonna hold the belt for a little bit, and then maybe at SummerSlam, if SummerSlam still even happens, hopefully it will at Gillette Stadium in Boston, that Shayna will face the returning Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's title, and maybe give it back to Ronda, and then Ronda will hold the belt probably till either Royal Rumble or next year's WrestleMania. But who knows what's going to happen with that, and who knows if there's going to be a SummerSlam at this point. There's no money in the bank. Going to be no Extreme Rules. Probably nothing between after WrestleMania. There's no pay-per-views going to be coming up unless they do a special on like a Sunday night. But with almost every state right now in lockdown, you can't do anything. So until the lockdowns are all lifted, which may not be coming in the next couple of months, especially here in New York and New Jersey, the entire nation has a lockdown up until Trump said April 30th, which is 27 days away, almost 26 days away. We've got another 3.5 weeks of Trump's temporary lockdown, but I think it's going to get extended until May 31st. Well, by June 1st, hopefully we can get up and running again. Who knows what's going to happen between now and Memorial Day? I'm hoping this thing ends by then. Because I want to go to some concerts. I want to go to some wrestling events, especially Wrestle Dynasty in August at the Garden. At MSG, the mecca of all sports. I want to go see WOW. Want to see some indie wrestling. I want to go to some concerts. I want to see In This Moment. When they reschedule their show, but it might not be till the end of the year. Who knows? And that's all I got to say about that. So I want to see some wrestling. So hopefully, by the summer, by the middle to end of the summer, hopefully we'll get back up and running. We can go to bars and restaurants and still practice some social distancing, but the cities will be open. People hopefully go back to their jobs or be getting jobs because unemployment's gone up to 4.4%. Like over 1 million people have filed for unemployment. The stimulus checks are coming, I believe, in a couple of days. They're trying to get them all out, but some of them might take like weeks to come. Tax returns are going to start coming in as well. I'm waiting for my tax return, my federal tax return. I don't think I'm getting anything from the state, but who knows? And that's all I got to say about it. So getting back to WrestleMania, I think for the SmackDown, for the Raw Women's Championship, Shayna Baszler is going to pick up the victory over Becky, hold the belt for a little bit, and then probably lose to Ronda at SummerSlam, if there is a SummerSlam. But it is what it is. All right, then let's get into some of the big matches that are going to be on the card on one of the nights. We're going to start off with John Cena taking on The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, in a Firefly Funhouse match, which is it's going to be off-site, not going to be at the Performance Center. It's going to be at some random location. I don't know what kind of match. It's going to be maybe a Bray Wyatt compound match like he had with Randy Orton back a while ago, a few years ago, or I don't know. Excuse me for 1 second. Excuse me, my allergies are acting up, so pardon me. The whole thing with Cena beating Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 30 really destroying Bray Wyatt, his momentum when he was up and coming with the Wyatt family. And then Bray Wyatt's career just went kaput 10 years ago. 6 years ago, I should say. And then Bray Wyatt became the Fiend and then went on this monster freaking run, held the belt, and then he lost to Goldberg, of all freaking people, Goldberg. So he really should have lost it to Roman. But so he's gonna fight John Cena, and really Cena has nothing left to prove. I think he's on his, this is his time to leave, and I think Bray Wyatt is gonna go over, and I think he's gonna pin Cena in his specialty match. He's gonna pin Cena. Cena's gonna go bye bye. You go bye bye, and we'll probably never see or hear from him again. Maybe SummerSlam, but who knows what's gonna happen with Cena? I think Cena is gonna be probably filming more movies, maybe Fast 10, because he's in Fast 9, which is coming out I think sometime next year. I think, or later this year and next year. So he's gonna promote that. So we might be on a couple of SmackDowns or Raws here and there, like especially Raws and stuff like that. Maybe Raw Reunion or like a special edition of Raw, either to promote a film or a book, or just be there because the WWE needs John Cena to be there because for the kids, because I love the kids. But still, I think this is the time that Bray Wyatt should win. So I really don't think Cena should win and further bury Bray Wyatt and his Fiend gimmick. I mean, it was so good, and now they're gonna kill it. I don't think so. And it'll suck if they kill the Fiend Bray Wyatt. It'll suck. They kill the whole mystique and all this stuff with Bray Wyatt and the Firefly Funhouse. But we'll see what happens with that. It's gonna be a kind of a weird, fun match. But like I said, I think Bray Wyatt is gonna pick up the victory, and that's all I gotta say about that. And we move on from there. All right, then we go to a last man standing match. We got Randy Orton and his Mountainous Force taking on AJ Styles. This is going to be probably the match of WrestleMania. This is going to be brutal. I'm hoping we see some blood, but probably not. This is going to go all over the Performance Center. Maybe outside the Performance Center. Who knows where it's going to go. With the bathroom, or the somewhere all over the Performance Center. And the whole thing with Edge coming back at the Royal Rumble. Him having a little moment with Randy. Little RKO reunion. And then he appears on Raw. And then Randy comes out. And he teases another RKO reunion. And then he bashes Edge's head in with the chair. And then he beats up Beth Phoenix. Lays her out. And then Edge comes back a couple weeks later. Gets his revenge. And then over the last couple weeks, we saw promos galore. Edge saying he has grit. And he's gonna write another chapter in his career and go on his terms. And Randy's like, I'm gonna finish the chapter. I'm gonna finish the story of Edge and end you. But it's gonna be a good match, and it's gonna be brutal. Chairs, maybe ladders, tables, maybe some other weapons might be used. Who knows? Like I said, it's gonna go all over the place. But, it's logic right here. And I think logic says that Edge is going to win. Get his little WrestleMania moment. But we'll probably see Edge here and there. I think it'll be at certain events. And on Raw, maybe. He's probably going to be on Monday Night Raw mostly. But I think, Edge is going to be around. He probably may be at SummerSlam, or maybe if hopefully we get there, the Survivor Series in November. He'll be around. He won't be like full time. Maybe be like a part timer like Brock Lesnar and Goldberg are, and Cena. He won't be doing full time work. I mean, he's freaking 40 some odd years old. He has 2 kids. I mean, he's coming off neck surgery that he had like 9 years ago. So, but yeah, Edge is gonna get the win and finish off this little feud with Randy. And Randy's gonna look strong but still lose. And that's all I gotta say about that. So Edge is gonna pick up the victory, and that's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's see here. I'll do that one after. Then we get to the NXT Women's Championship being defended for the first time at WrestleMania. We got the champion Rhea Ripley taking on the number 1 contender, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Charlotte Flair. This is going to be pretty good. The whole thing with Charlotte winning the Royal Rumble, and then we didn't know who she was going to challenge. Maybe we were thinking it might be another match with Becky. No, we're thinking maybe Charlotte and Bayley, but that's happened before. So Rhea comes in and says, "Why don't you pick me?" So Rhea was talking shit to Charlotte. Charlotte then appears on NXT, and then we had a little thing with her and Bianca Belair. That I thought that Bianca might be put in this match as a triple threat, but they didn't go that route, which sucks for Bianca. But I think Bianca is gonna somehow get another shot. They really should continue that storyline with Bianca and Rhea. But now, since they're gonna have a 6-woman ladder match this Wednesday night on the program, who knows who's gonna win that? It might be Mia Yim or Io Shirai getting that title shot, and who knows when that title shot's gonna happen. Probably after all these matches are done, which will probably be at the end of the month. So who knows what's gonna happen with NXT as we go into May, if they're gonna tape anything. Probably not, but who knows. So should be a good match, back and forth match. I really don't want to see Charlotte win another title and become an 11-time champ and a 2-time NXT Women's Champion. So I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley to win, retain the belt, and then face off against Io or Mia Yim for the NXT Women's title, and then probably lose it to Io or Mia. Who knows? But we'll see what happens with that and see who wins the match for the NXT, the number 1 contendership to the NXT Women's title this Wednesday night on NXT. So like I said, I'm going to go Rhea Ripley to win. And that's all I got to say about that. And we're going to move on from there. All right, I'm going to get to the 2 title matches in a little bit. But right now, we go to a Boneyard match. We have the phenomenal AJ Styles taking on The Undertaker. And this should be a pretty good match. This is another off-site match, which they gave rave reviews of, I've heard. But it should be a good match. They really, AJ kind of described the match. I think it's going to be held in a cemetery or some warehouse where they have some dirt and they make a makeshift cemetery with tombstones and stuff like that. And they have a big hole in the ground where basically it's like a buried alive match, but it is what it is. And Undertaker's 0-2 in buried alive matches, so got that. The whole thing with AJ, with Undertaker appearing at Super Showdown stealing AJ Styles' thunder and winning that stupid trophy. Then over the last couple weeks, AJ bad-mouthing Taker, mentioning his real name, Mark Calloway, and then mentioning his wife, Michelle McCool. And then Taker, this past Monday night, cut that great promo calling AJ Allen Jones, which is his real name. And just talking a great promo, and him looking like a mix between Biker Taker and Phenom Taker or Ministry Taker. It'd be nice for him to come out as Biker Taker. That'd be nice, but I don't think it's going to happen. So, who knows what's going to happen in this match? I know Gallows and Anderson are probably going to get involved in this match. But, since I'm a big Undertaker mark, I'm going to go with The Undertaker to win. I think he's going to bury AJ Styles. Because I really don't think AJ is going to win. I mean, it won't be shocking because they filmed 2 different finishes for most of these matches. So, if AJ wins, he's probably going to get help with help from Gallows and Anderson. They're going to put Taker into the ground and just shovel the dirt on him and basically end the Undertaker's career. The mystique and awe of the Undertaker is going to be gone. And then Undertaker puts his hand up, signaling that he's not done yet, like he did in his match with Mankind. And then he did the same. I think he did the same thing in his match with Vince McMahon. So, third time might be the charm for the Undertaker, and he buries AJ Styles into the ground, into the dirt and everything. But like I said, I'm going to go with the Undertaker to pick up the victory over AJ, and probably be gone for the rest of this year. And then we'll be talking about him at WrestleMania 37, maybe going into the Hall of Fame. Who knows? But like I said, I think the Undertaker will pick up the victory. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. Now, we go into what should be the main events for night 1 and 2. I think this will be night 1. We got, for the WWE title, Brock Lesnar taking on the number 1 contender, Drew McIntyre. And it should be a good match. Brock's held the belt for a while. And then Drew McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble in a shocking fashion. He eliminated Brock Lesnar with a Claymore kick. And then Drew comes out and he challenges Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. And then he proceeds to get F5'd. And then a couple weeks ago, Drew McIntyre gets revenge and Claymore kicked Brock in the ring. And then 2 times on the stage and then held up the title. And then over the last couple weeks, we hear from Drew, and then we mostly hear from Brock. Paul Heyman's talking about all the other people that Brock has faced, like Hogan and Triple H and Undertaker and Cena and blah, 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 calling them Brock's bitches. And Drew's going to be another notch on the belt and become another bitch to Brock. Who knows, but this is going to be one of those matches that you don't know who's going to win. Because they could go with Brock. Brock's supposedly leaving. And because his contract ends at, after WrestleMania. So I don't know if he's going to go back to the MMA or just go back to becoming a farmer. The ultimate farmer on his farm in Canada or wherever he lives. In Minnesota, whatever. You think he's going to drop the belt to Drew? Or he's going to hold it, and then the next time we'll see Brock might be at SummerSlam, the way WWE's going right now, and the way this fucking virus is going. We probably won't have any wrestling till the summer, which will suck, because we got nothing to watch on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. So who knows what's going to happen with that. But I'm going to go with my original prediction when I originally had it before the Royal Rumble. I already picked Drew McIntyre to win the Royal Rumble, and then he won it. And I said he was going to beat Brock Lesnar, win the WWE title for the first time and get his moment. Sucks is not going to be in front of people, but I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre to pick up the victory, and that'll be his moment. He goes on a nice little run with the belt. Maybe has some matches with Bobby Lashley or maybe Kevin Owens, maybe Seth Rollins. Who knows? And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So, Drew McIntyre will win the belt, and that's all I got to say about that. And we move on from there. All right, then we go to what should be night 2 main event for the Universal title. We got Goldberg taking on, well, was supposed to be, was supposed to be Roman Reigns. But since we all know Roman pulled out of the match due to his health and due to this fucking virus, we found out tonight on SmackDown that Michael Cole actually announced that it's going to be Braun Strowman taking his place. Goldberg winning the belt at Super Showdown and then having the stare downs with Roman with the contract signing and everything. And we all thought, spear versus spear, and we all thought Roman was going to beat Goldberg. Now that Braun Strowman is in now, I think Goldberg is going to retain the title. I don't think they're going to give the belt to Braun. Braun said some shit on Twitter, so I think WWE is going to punish him again. And every time he gets the title shot, he doesn't win, except for that Intercontinental title shot that he got, and he didn't hold the belt that long. So I'm going to go with Goldberg to pick up the victory. And I'm going to go with Goldberg to win, even though he's not going to be a part of WWE anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with this match. I mean, if they give it to Braun, he finally gets a major title, and even though the Intercontinental title was a semi-major title, I mean, he gets the big title, and he beats Goldberg, wins the Universal title, probably lose it right away to maybe Roman. Roman would be the first guy, depending on about this fucking virus and his health. Of course, you gotta always remember that Roman is still got his leukemia. He's still battling it, and he's really symptomatic. So, who knows what's going to happen? They might keep Roman off TV for months because of this fucking virus. So, who knows what's going to happen? Who'll be the next challenger for the belt? But like I said, I think Goldberg will win, and then he'll hold the belt, even though he doesn't want to hold the belt. We'll never see him again. Probably till SummerSlam. And if Roman does come back, maybe you have Goldberg and Roman, which was supposed to happen this weekend. You have Goldberg and Roman at SummerSlam. Roman wins the belt. Goldberg goes bye-bye again. And, you have Roman with the belt for foreseeable next couple months, probably until WrestleMania 37, where he loses it to whoever wins the Royal Rumble next year. And who knows who's going to be in the Royal Rumble next year? Who knows who's going to win the Royal Rumble next year? Like I said, it's already April the 4th right now, as of this recording. We're like 9 months away. So we don't know what's going to happen with this fucking virus. If there's going to be any wrestling at all the next couple months. Hopefully there will be. Because if not, then none of us in that stupid community called the YWC will have anything to talk about. And that's all I got to say about that. So like I said, Goldberg's going to beat Braun Strowman. It's just about unlocked he's going to win. I really don't think Braun's going to win the belt. They tried to give him the belt numerous times against Brock and against Roman, and comes close but doesn't win. And that's all I got to say about that. So that is my WrestleMania predictions for night 1 and 2. So night 1's coming up tomorrow night with 8 matches, starting at 7 o'clock, 7 to 10 p.m. It's not going to go like 8 hours like last year's one was. I think if the coronavirus never happened and they were able to do it in Raymond J Stadium, it would have went like 9 hours with the pre-show. They would have some pre-show matches. They're not going to have any pre-show matches. They're just going to talk for an hour about the matches, on Saturday and Sunday. So we got that, and then we got wrestling from 7 to 10. So a 3-hour show. They're gonna. Most of the matches won't be that long, thankfully. The entrances won't be as extravagant and long. No pyro. Most will be lasers and some special lighting. Maybe some special entrances here and there. I don't know. But it would have been better in a stadium. Maybe next year when we get to WrestleMania 37 in Los Angeles at the Chargers' new stadium. Hopefully we get people there. We could have a normal WrestleMania and a Royal Rumble and a SummerSlam next year and blah blah blah, all that good stuff next year. But like I said, I think this virus will end by the summer, and then we'll get back to normal and bring people back into the city. Social distancing might still be in order. Who knows what's going to happen? When we get people back up and running, if we get a second wave of the coronavirus, hopefully not. But who knows what's going to happen in the next 2-3 months as this fucking virus continues on. But that's all I got to say about that. So that's my predictions. Leave your predictions down below in the comment section of this video. And if you have any questions, put it down below in the comment section of this video, or hit me up via Twitter at my Twitter link, which is down below in the description box. And we'll answer your questions, and have a good time. And that's all I got to say about that. So enjoy WrestleMania this weekend. I'll be back tomorrow late night, right around this time. Give you my night 1 review. And then Sunday night, around the same time, I'll do my night 2 predictions for the event. I'm not going to do one big smorgasbord of an event. I'm not going to do that. I would, but I'd rather keep it night 1 and night 2, so be easier for me, and then do Monday Night Raw because I got to work early on Monday morning. So I want to get both reviews up at their respective days, tomorrow night and Sunday night, and then have Monday Night Raw on Monday, if I can get it up Monday night or Tuesday. It'll probably be Tuesday. And then AEW review will be coming on, and NXT review will be coming up Thursday afternoon. Talk about that. And then SmackDown review probably coming up on late Friday night. So the schedule will be a little bit different for the next couple of weeks because my schedule has changed again. It changes every week. Well, mostly every week. But, I will be watching WrestleMania Night 2 in its entirety on Sunday night. I'll be watching a replay of WrestleMania Night 1 when I get home. So probably around 11, 12, maybe 1 o'clock, I'll do my review, talk about Night 1. And how everything went, how I liked the show, the entrances, even though it's going to be in an empty arena, I don't like it. That's all I got to say about it. So it should be interesting. Not what we expected. We all expected to be there at Raymond J Stadium in Tampa, in that beautiful sunshine and 85-degree weather. But like I said, hopefully this virus ends, and next year we can all go to Los Angeles, California, in the nice sunshine in California at the new Charger Stadium, and I believe it's Silo Center, the Silo Field, or whatever the name of it is. And have fun. We're gonna have Access and the Hall of Fame and NXT Takeover Los Angeles. But we shall see what happens with that, and we'll see. Hopefully this virus ends by the summer. By July, I'm hoping between June and August. Hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully sooner, but I'm hoping sooner. But realistically, it looks like it's gonna be July or August. But we gotta keep moving on and keep doing what we gotta do, and as Americans and New Yorkers and New Jerseyans and everywhere else, hopefully we're starting to get some help. Even though New York needs a lot of help, and California and Michigan and Louisiana and other states need a lot of help. Other parts of the world need a lot of help. China's starting to go down, even though they're kind of lying about their numbers. Even though I believe there's I think getting close to 250,000 people have recovered from this fucking virus, and already hit over 1 million cases worldwide. That number will be going up. We'll probably get to 2 million, maybe at most. I would think we'll get up to 5 million cases of the coronavirus worldwide. And New York and New Jersey is going to go up. New York could probably get up to like 200, maybe 250,000 cases. Hopefully not that many deaths. I think the death rate in New York, I don't remember the exact number. Hopefully that starts to go down, because a lot of people are heeding the warnings and wearing masks and social distancing, even though some people are idiots and not doing it, going to parks and other places when they really should be at home. I'd love to be at home, but I work at a essential job, so I gotta be there, putting my life at risk. Rose is home. She came back from Baltimore, and not gotta worry about her. She's quarantining herself for another week or so. Then maybe she can go out shopping and doing what she has to do. But we'll see what happens with that. So that's all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching this late night video on the TGC Reborn channel. Episode 164 of the Gilmore Chronicles is in the can, wrapped up nice and tight. And that's all I got to say about it. So leave me your predictions down below, your questions down below. Continue to subscribe to this channel and all my other channels, which are all down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never miss an upload on any of my channels. So you'll be the first one to know when my videos go up. And you can watch them firsthand. And that's all about that. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy. I guess you will try to enjoy Wrestlemania 36. And I'll be back tomorrow night with my night one review of the granddaddy of them all, Wrestlemania 36. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night, everybody. And I'm out. Peace, bitches.